take off. About to take off.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show that you didn't know that you needed, but as soon as you tuned in, you knew you couldn't live without us. And welcome to the most impactful, sensational, swagger, sexy duo of these YouTube streets. And welcome to your guilty pleasure. I know it's your guilty pleasure. You got your homeboy Killer Swag 216, aka Killer Swag District. And then of course you got my homegirl now, Melody Amber in the building. And together you got KillinEmSweetly, and we got a good show for y'all today. Tell them what we got, girl.
Hey, what's going on? First of all, Swag, I'm so happy to be back at it again with you, with our KillinEmSweetly. What is going on?
Oh, yeah. I'm happy to be back, too, because a lot of people was asking. They're like, yo, where KillinEmSweetly at? What's going on?
Right. Yeah, but we are here, and we have another great show for you guys today. We have Alicia Keys and Usher on stage at the Super Bowl performing My Boo. And I got so much to say about this one. This is a crazy one.
Oh yeah, man. I heard a lot of chatter about this the past 24 hours, man, because everybody in these spaces is messy as hell when it comes to this.
Messy as hell. But my thing is, they did a reenactment of the video from years ago. There's nothing different about this performance right here.
Right.
It's not like he's disrespecting her or anything. He's performing My Boo with Alicia Keys.
Right. Absolutely. And that's exactly what he was doing in the video back in the day. So I ain't really see nothing wrong with it. But social media always got to run with the narrative. Ooh, Swizz better watch out. Especially what happened, with Keke Palmer and stuff from a few months back. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But didn't it happen with someone else, too? It was Keke Palmer, Alicia Keys, and there was a few people complaining about Usher, right?
It was Mr. Steal Your Girl before Trey Songz ever wanted to call himself that.
Right. Usher been at it since the 90s when he was young.
Oh, yeah. Off rip. You already know, like, Usher was a wild boy in them days.
He really was. He was a wild boy, but, he still got it. I was watching the Super Bowl, and I'm like, oh, my God, Usher is still fire.
Oh, yeah. Like, dude ain't never lost a step. Like, dude can still dance. He still can sing. He still know how to turn a party out. The man is an icon. He's a legend,
Exactly. But let's not forget Alicia Keys. She was looking good in that red bodysuit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she was killing it, man. Woo!
And she's a natural. She had no makeup on because remember a few years back, she stopped wearing makeup. That was a thing.
Alicia Keys really made a big deal about that. And I think she did the right thing by doing that too. Because, she don't really need it. Every time I seen her, she was always beautiful without it. Like, that's just my opinion.
Gorgeous. Like, I fell in love with Alicia Keys when she came out with Fallen. I was like, that's my sis. That's my sis right there. I love her music.
Oh my God. When that song came out, almost every girl in school was singing it, like every single day. You couldn't go down the hallway without I keep on falling. You know how it goes.
Yes,
I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, thank you too, because I will be singing that at karaoke. So when we go on our cruise in April, you better believe that is the song I will be singing.
Oh man. So you gonna be turning it out on that cruise.
Oh, definitely. Me, you, Blue, and your niece.
Oh yeah, man. We about to shut it down, man. We shut it down in April.
You already know. And we will have footage for that. So I need everybody to stay tuned for that.
Oh, off rip. And before I forget, make sure y'all hit that like button so that the algorithm can shine a spotlight on this video for all the world to see. And make sure you guys subscribe to Melody Amber's channel, man. You hear what I'm saying. Subscribe to Melody Amber's channel. She is on the road to 200 subs. And I'm saying, no, she should really be on the road to 500. But right now, we're being generous. So she's on the road to 200 subs, but get her to 500 anyway. But I'm just saying.
Definitely. And Swag is on the road to 500 subscribers. And he is very, very close. So make sure you guys subscribe to Killer Swag 216 and hit the like button on both channels.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. We would much appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because we out here trying to grow, we trying to thrive, we trying to entertain the masses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. We definitely are. And you guys will be seeing a lot more videos like this. We will try to hit you guys with 2 a week. But, we both have busy schedules, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna see how this gonna work out for the both of us, because just like Melody said, we both got busy schedules and we both got busy lives. So we have to see how this go. But we gonna do our damnedest to entertain you guys and bring y'all nothing but that fire!
Oh, yeah, definitely. As Killer Swag would say, the flames have been lit.
Better believe it. You better believe it. You gotta know it, man. 2024 and beyond, the flames have been lit. And that's all I got to say about that.
Oh, most definitely. But we're going to start this off by reading some of these comments and reacting to the comments.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
All right, so, oops.
Oopsies. There you go, there you go.
I don't have my mouse. Oh, darn, that's going to be a problem. I do not have my mouse.
Oh, no.
So we're going to have to just use the up and down buttons.
Yeah.
All right, so somebody said, Usher, take that L.
I mean, but what L is he really taking, though? Like,
right.
I mean, Usher was a part of history. Like, dude literally just became, they said, the most watched halftime show in a long time. So how are you losing?
Right. He's not losing at all. He's actually winning. He's on the stage performing in front of millions of people. This is not just a little Usher concert. This is millions around the world watching the Super Bowl. So that right there is a win.
Exactly. Like I said, that was the highest rated event of the night. So how in the world can you say the dude is losing right now? Like, he looking at it like this: my bank account is full, so I'm already taking a W. Plus, no matter what, you still talking about me. So how am I losing?
Right. He's definitely winning. So that comment is not relevant at all. But let's see what else they're saying. Oh, they hating on Alicia Keys. Somebody said Alicia can't sing. She just light skinned.
Damn, oh man, come on. That's pure hate right there, man. Like, all I can say is this.
Nigga, you stupid. Exactly. Stupid as heck.
That's all I can say right there, because I mean, the way that she just had so many hits, like I said, we had the Falling, we had the If I Ain't Got You, Baby, You Don't Know My Name, the Baby I'm Ready, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, girl that had hits for decades, and you over here talking about she can't sing, you just mad because it ain't you.
Exactly. Hit after hit after hit after hit. And she's married to Swizz Beatz, one of the best producers out there and songwriters. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, well, you know, a lot of people be hating on Alicia Keys no matter what, because I even see something, I don't know if it's in this comment section, or if I see it on YouTube. You know, a lot of people always like to bring up the fact that she was messing around with Swizz Beatz when he was still married to that one chick. So, yeah, you know, they love to throw that around. Yeah,
she definitely was a home wrecker. I can't argue with that. She did wreck a home, so. But she's still dope, though. She's still dope. Shout out to Alicia Keys.
Oh, yeah, shout out to you, girl.
Right. So someone said, in unpopular opinion, she was not needed.
I mean, but if he was going to do this song, My Boo, she absolutely was needed, because she was just as much a part of that song as Usher.
Exactly. So she was needed to sing My Boo.
Right. That don't make no sense. Like that's another hater.
Hater. All right, so somebody said one thing Usher gonna do is act like his woman. Wait, I'm sorry. Let's start that over because I kind of botched that whole sentence. All right, one thing Usher gonna do is act like that's his woman on stage. Nah, whole performance was lit.
I mean, that's exactly what most R&B dudes do anyway. Whether if it's another performer or if he brings a girl on stage, he's gonna make you feel like you're his lady for the night. So of course he gonna make you feel special. So he did his job.
Exactly. All right, so we just got a bunch of comments here talking about Alicia Keys' voice, how she can't sing anymore. And somebody said, y'all heard that voice crack.
Oh yeah, I heard a lot about that too.
Yeah, somebody said, let me see, somebody else said something. Alicia Keys scared me a little when she first started singing.
I mean, you know, a lot of singers go through that, man. Maybe you just had to get the engines revved up first before she did that. You know what I'm saying? But you see, she didn't sound terrible all the way through.
She did not at all. She sounded really good to me. I think she did a great job.
Yeah. And besides that, I mean, other than the comments right there, ain't nobody really talking about her voice cracking. Everybody is talking about how Usher's all hugged up on her. So obviously it wasn't that big of a deal.
Exactly. Okay, we got somebody. They said, one thing Usher gonna do is complicate somebody's relationship.
Hey, I'm sorry, but they ain't lying about that. Just look at what happened with Keke Palmer and her dude. Like, ever since she went to that show in Vegas, they ain't been the same since.
That's true, but Swizz actually replied to all of these hate comments, and Swizz was like, hey, y'all need to be focusing on something else. Like, why y'all worried about people's relationships? All they doing is performing a song that they made years ago. So
yeah.
Swizz was
But
good.
I mean, yeah, Swizz was good, but I mean, Swizz should already know, like, people only want to see the drama. They're not trying to really talk about whether or not she had a bomb outfit on or the vocals was on point, the singing was on point. They just want the drama. Swizz should already know that by now.
Right, exactly. So it's really not phasing him like they wanted to. You know?
Right.
Somebody said, that's why Keke Palmer baby mama was acting up. This man fine as heck.
Well, somebody already messed that sentence up. Like, that's why Keke Palmer baby mama was acting up. Like,
right.
Okay, you silly for that one, yo. Like, I would say maybe Darius Jackson or just say Keke Palmer. Just, I mean, you already had it with that. But when you say Keke Palmer baby mama, like, wow.
Yeah, I think they meant to say Keke Palmer baby daddy.
Yeah.
But they botched that sentence. So
yeah. I mean, but shoot, when you got a woman like Keke Palmer going out there with a damn near see-through dress being grind up all by Usher and shit, you got the cakes all over his man regions. Like, what exactly did you think?
Yeah, he wasn't wrong about that. She was really disrespectful.
Yeah. Yeah. And then just like we said with the whole Alicia Keys thing, like, that's their song. You know what I'm saying? And she's also a performer. So it's like, they're just performing to act like how they did in the video. So, I mean, it's no big deal with that. But with the whole Keke Palmer talking about there goes my baby, and she just up there just be a serenade on, and she got the buns all out and stuff, and she's singing with them and stuff. I'm like, yeah, man. I mean, you never know.
Well, that was the biggest problem. The fact that she was half naked. That was the biggest problem. And she had her booty all over Usher, and she was grinding all over him. That was a huge problem for a woman in a relationship.
Oh, yeah. Shoot. All she needed to do at that point was just have those cakes on a plate and say, here you go, eat up. Because she served them plates up. She served them cakes up. Seriously.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I wouldn't be either. That's just, dude, wow. Kiki just nasty like that.
Right, exactly. So she deserved everything she got.
Oh yeah, and she's still getting more. Cause I mean, of course, there's still a lot going on with that story, but I don't feel like talking about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that some other time.
Exactly.
All right. So somebody said, "Yo, girl and her work boyfriend." It do be like that at work, though. Everybody got their work booze. You already know.
Oh my God. I know a few people at my job that always be like, yeah, there go my work wife right there and stuff. I'm like, oh my God. Hey, you got an actual wife at home, man. You crazy as hell, yo.
Yeah, they do. They be at work taking girls out, well, their work wife out for lunch and all that, and then coming home to their wife.
Right. Be like, oh, baby, I'm tired, man. Be like, what's going on? Why are you so tired? I'm just tired, baby. To go to work. Hey, you want to go out for lunch? You want to go to eat? You want to go to this place, that place? Like,
Yeah, Valentine's Day, she get a bouquet of flowers, and she get a bouquet for flowers.
Nah, yeah, that's true. That's true. Know what I'm saying? But you know, in today's day and age, the wife would get just the bouquet of flowers, but the work wife would get the bouquet of flowers plus the chocolate and a card. Talk about how I'm thinking about you.
You already know. That's how it is.
Ridiculous.
Okay, so let's get into this. This is a little off topic, but let's talk about how JD looked just like CeeLo. With them ruffle socks on, because everybody was talking about it in these comments, so I can't ignore it anymore. What was up with them ruffle socks?
Oh my God! I guess he wanted to channel his inner Gnarls Barkley or something. That make me crazy. It was so.
I swear to God, I thought that was CeeLo Green, and my mom even said it. She was like, "Look at CeeLo."
Oh man! I mean, I know CeeLo ain't a tall dude, but I know he got to be at least a little bit taller than JD. Like, come on.
Yeah, JD is short. I think he's only like 5'1", 5'1", 5'2". Yeah, he little.
He little.
Yeah, I remember they used to make fun of Janet Jackson for being with him. You remember that?
Oh yeah. People just crazy. Like, as long as she was happy, I don't even see what the problem is. And then on top of that, from what I understand, those two are still good friends to this day.
Yeah, they should have never broken up. They were great as a couple.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, you know, fall victim to the situations and the vanities of success, and talk about who you should be with, who you shouldn't be with. Oh, he's too short, you should mess with him, or he's too this, he's too that. But the thing is, if she was happy with him, why are you worried about it? Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters, as long as the spouses are happy.
Exactly. And people don't seem to realize it. But the people that's always sitting there and judging other people's relationships usually are the miserable ones.
Yeah, pretty much. The ones that ain't got no man, or the ones that got a rotation and they just can't be tied down to nobody. Like, it's just a bunch of messiness out there.
Exactly. But somebody had me cracking up with this one. They said, "On God, Usher not allowed to be in the same country as my wife." Not only the same place or the same stage, he said the same country.
Oh yeah, you know that's wild, man. He said you ain't allowed in the same city, the same state, or the same country. Like, no, you gotta be somewhere else.
You gotta be somewhere else. That's crazy.
Yeah, but that also highlights that, dude, you're not even confident in yourself, because if you already know your girl will leave you for Usher, then you might as well just get out of that relationship now.
Mm-hmm. Very, very insecure.
Yeah.
And I Yeah, that's really sad to be insecure because those relationships are usually, I hate to say, but abusive.
Yeah, unfortunately, you ain't
Um,
lying about that.
yeah, because like especially if she look good, oh my God, he probably be all over her like, where you going? Why you got them tight jeans on?
Oh
What's up
yeah,
with that cleavage on?
oh yeah, he about to ask 50 million questions before you step out the door. Like, who you going out there with? How long you gonna be out there for? What you doing? Like, I want you to let me know every step of the move you making. I need to know everything. And all that other stuff.
Exactly. Those be the boys stalking their wives and girlfriends, following them to work, hiding behind bushes, you know, putting trackers on their cars and phones,
Mm-hmm.
stealing the password.
I mean, that's just doing too much, in my opinion, man. Like, if you got to go through all of that just to make sure your lady ain't doing nothing behind your back, I think it's best that you just be by yourself. That's just me. Because the one thing is, you got to actually trust them until they give you a legit reason not to.
Exactly. And all it takes for some men is for his girl to look good. That's a reason to be insecure. Oh, she look good. Oh, she must be cheating. I know men are looking at her,
Yeah, but that also falls under the stigma of like a lot of dudes always want the pretty chicks, but you ain't ready to deal with what comes with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be confident in yourself and be like, look, I wouldn't like if my girl did anything like that, but shoot, if my girl ever decided to mess around with these nothing dudes, I'm like, shoot, she should know by now. I got options too. So, but I'm choosing you because I really want to be with you. But if you want to mess around with another mother sucker, then hey, just know you ain't the only one that can do that.
Exactly. But there are a lot of guys. Well, I actually know one. Let's talk about who I know. Mm-hmm. So I know this one guy. He straight said it. He was like, she got to be either fat or she got to be handicapped to mess with him. He actually said that. Fat or handicapped or ugly. Because
he actually said that?
He actually said that. He told me and Baloo that.
Oh,
he was like, because I know she not going nowhere. I know she not going to cheat. And I know I got her. Like, so that's who he rather wife up. That's what he pretty much told us.
So that's basically who he settled for.
Basically who he settled for. And honestly, I'm not going to say no names, but you did meet the guy who said this.
Oh, really?
Really. And he'll tell you, next time you come over, I'm going to ask him. I'm going to be like, hey, tell him what you told us about your type of woman. He was like, fat, handicapped, and ugly. You got to have either one of those.
That's wild, yo.
But the crazy part is, they'll still cheat on you.
Yeah. Shoot, all they need is just a little bit of attention, like, especially if you're not giving it to them, you know what I'm saying? Because you can say all you want to, oh, well, I can mess with a girl that's fat, this, a handicap, or whatever, but if you're not giving her no attention, like I'm pretty sure he probably wouldn't be, and then if somebody else does, then she go step out just as much as the fine girl would.
Exactly. Women cheat. It doesn't matter what situation they're in. They can have one leg and one eye. They'll still go out and cheat on you. Doesn't matter.
Hey, their coochie hole still works, so it don't matter. As long as they clean and they coochie still work, dude go hit.
That's right. There's a lot of desperate men out there, just like there are desperate women out there. So.
Exactly. As long as the coochie tight, dude go want access. He don't care.
He don't care. Especially Pookie. He not gonna care.
Oh no, he ain't gonna care at all. Like, cause he looking like this, man. I'm trying to get my nut off, man. I ain't trying to wife her. I'm just trying to get good for the night. That's all.
Exactly.
So
right.
That's real spill.
For real. All right. Somebody said his expertise is making any woman feel like she belongs to him in that moment. Now, I do agree with that. Like, if he pulls randoms who are not celebrity, celebrities on to the stage, usually
Uh-huh.
they do feel like they're his. Like, oh my God, Usher, he touched me. Oh my God. Like, yeah. So I do agree with that.
Oh yeah. I mean, but a lot of them R&B artists do that though. Whenever they on shows or doing concerts and stuff like that. Because you got to remember, even like Bobby Brown back in his heyday, when he used to perform songs like Tenderoni and stuff like that, he would bring a random girl on stage and have her sitting in a chair, or even just be standing there while he grabbing her by the hand and singing to her. Like, he'd have that girl thinking that she belonged to him, even though it's just for the show. And
Right.
then
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say you had R. Kelly.
Oh yeah,
You know, you had Keith Sweat.
definitely.
You had people like Marvin Gaye doing it. A whole bunch of
Uh-huh.
people doing that.
Shoot, even Trey Songz. Like, I
Trey
mean,
Songz.
they all do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they will have you thinking that the song that they sing it, even though it's been out for however long, they'll have you thinking that song was for you.
Yep, and let's not forget about Chris Brown.
Oh yeah, he another one.
Right. So I don't understand this fake outrage about him doing what R&B performers do.
Uh-huh.
He's just
Yeah,
doing
and
what-
they've been doing this for years, so this ain't nothing new.
Exactly. So miss us with this fake outrage, please.
Right, man. Go ahead, tuck it nice and tight into the bed and go to sleep, man, because it ain't even needed right now.
Exactly.
Shoot.
All right, let's see. People are just talking about how bad she sounded. They said Alicia Keys could have stayed home. I know, yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, they do it too much.
Let me see.
That's all I got to say about them comments, man.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
Can't make it up.
Can't make it up at all. But you know who else looked great?
Who's
Luda.
that?
Luda looked good. He looked just like he looked back in the day.
Oh yeah, he was looking like chicken and beer Luda back for the first time Luda. He was looking just like that in the Super Bowl performance. I'm actually surprised that they didn't sing that Lovers and Friends song. They had all three of them on stage.
Right, but I think they thought it wasn't appropriate for the Super Bowl because there were kids watching and everything. And they say a lot of crazy stuff in that song, so.
Oh yeah. I mean, it could have just did the hook.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Lil
because I
Jon-
mean,
Oh, go ahead.
Lil Jon, what? Yeah, what you
I
say
said
about
he
Lil
looked
Jon?
good too. I said he looked
Oh,
good.
Yeah, I noticed that he cut his dreads a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shoot.
Yeah. It was wild. I was like, oh man, but he still looked young. That's the thing about Black. Black do not crack.
Absolutely not.
One thing I can say about Black.
No, it does not crack whatsoever. Like, it'll have you looking like you look back in the day, even though you're a lot older than you was back in the day.
Exactly. Oh man. So yeah, pretty much. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just reading that comment saying, what does Swizz have to say about this?
Oh yeah. Well, he had something to say, and it wasn't what you guys thought it would be. He was pretty much defending this performance. Like, nah, they're just doing what performers do. They were singing, they were dancing, they were performing My Boo.
Yeah.
This is that performance.
Yeah. They wanted Swizz Beatz to be more like this. Damn. They wanted him to be just like that, but no, he was in full support.
Yeah, he really was, because he know what it is. He's a celebrity himself.
Right. And plus, like, let's be honest though, like, y'all acting like, even though y'all may not mess with Swizz like that, y'all acting like there's women out there that would not mess with Swizz Beatz if that ever came about like that. Like, I mean, come on now. Let's be real.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, because I mean, this dude is still one of the best producers in the game. He still got a lot of connections with people. So I mean, like, if she was to do something crazy like that, of course he'd be hurt, devastated, or whatever. But it ain't like dude couldn't rebound. Like, come on.
Right. Swizz Beatz is that dude.
Right.
He's handsome and he's a great producer. There's no way he cannot pull a woman that's better than Alicia Keys if he had to.
Yeah, like y'all up here tripping for real. Like y'all up here acting like he one of these Johnny Come Lately dudes or up and coming guy who somehow managed to bag Alicia Keys, and then if she decided to step, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Swizz been in the game for years. Hell, he been in the game before Alicia Keys was. So
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, he sure did. I think I'm not gonna say just as long as Usher. Maybe a little after Usher.
Yeah, a little after, because like he came on the scene, you know, when Rough Riders was around, you know what I'm saying? And that was like what, 2000, 2001, something like that.
Yeah. And Usher been out since he was a little kid. What was that song he came out with? I'll think of it before we shut down.
Man, he had a couple songs when he was a kid that came out, man. And it was one song in particular that, to me, it sounded like a Jodeci song. I was like, that's crazy.
Which one was it? We're probably thinking of the same one.
I know it's like that. I'm trying to think. I know he say that in the hook, and it sounds just like a Jodeci cut.
Yeah. And he was young. He was like, what, like 15 when he came out?
Yeah. And so, like, of course, like, I wasn't thinking about it at the time when he came out with that song, but of course, now looking at it, I'm like, man, what was his young butt doing singing about that? He ain't supposed to know about that at that age.
Well, Michael Jackson, when he was a kid in the Jackson 5, sung about crazy stuff that he shouldn't have been singing about.
Right.
So, they've been doing that for a while.
Yeah. Try to prep these little young boys to be messing with these ladies out here. What's wrong with y'all?
It was crazy. You know, now y'all know they didn't write their own stuff. Their parents did, or an older producer, but not them.
Uh-huh. Well, you know, when Usher was a kid, he was always around everybody's favorite mogul, a.k.a. Diddy.
Oh, yeah. So Diddy probably wrote most of his stuff.
Uh-huh. Or he had somebody write his stuff, because I don't think Diddy ever wrote anything in his life.
Probably
except
not.
for a check.
Right. Oh, my God. Wait, somebody said what I was thinking when I first saw this. Is that a baby bump? Because I do see, you don't see that?
Yeah, I see it. I was noticing it the whole time the video was playing.
I thought the same thing. I'm like, that dude look like a baby bump.
I mean, hey, she's still married to Swizz, so it is what it is. Well, because I'm trying to think how many kids they got. I know they got a son together.
I thought it was 2.
Whoa, I think they do got 2 kids together. So yeah, it might be a third one on the way. You never know.
Unless that's just like a mommy pooch. A little mommy pooch right there.
Yeah. Or what's that they call? What's that y'all ladies call it? The fupa.
A fupa.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, I thought the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, if it does happen to be a baby bump, all I got to say is congratulations.
Congrats. Exactly.
Ain't
right.
nothing like being able to bring another life into this world.
Right. It's a beautiful thing, especially when you've been together that long and they're married, right?
Yeah, they still married.
And they still married. That's a beautiful thing. That I need to see more of that in Black homes.
Yeah. But you know, we always get shown the ratchetness and the nastiness and all the Black folks ready to leave each other. So, you know.
Yeah. Like all the single baby mamas out there bragging they don't need no man. That's what we got.
Yeah. F my baby daddy. F my baby daddy.
Right.
I'm just leave it at that.
Exactly. All right. So somebody said that hug from behind. Oh, where'd it go? That hug from behind was not giving friendly. Didn't he just get married?
He actually got married right after the show. So, yeah.
Yeah, he sure did. So she wasn't caring about it. So why are y'all caring about it so much?
Exactly. And clearly Swizz wasn't caring about it because you see his response the day later. He wasn't pressed about that. So why is y'all even uttering that word or whatever, making it seem like y'all care more than they do?
Exactly. It's kind of
Just sit
sad.
back and enjoy the show.
Mm-hmm.
And it is kind of sad. It's very sad because it's showing me that y'all are more worried about celebrities' lives than you are about your own.
Yeah, which is pathetic. Need to get a life, get into your own relationship, and worry about that.
Right. Because I guarantee you, all the stuff that y'all are writing about in these comment sections of these Shade Room posts, ain't none of these celebrities looking at it.
Exactly. They probably laugh, and then the ones they do see, they probably sitting back and just laughing at y'all.
Yeah. Because no matter what, you talk about them, whether you disrespecting them or you praising them, all you doing is shining the spotlight on them. So either way, they did their job.
Exactly. I don't know what's wrong. I wish I had my mouse. Oh my goodness. All right, let me see if I see any more.
Oh,
That I missed.
everybody, their mama had something to say about that.
Exactly. Well, let's read this one. Y'all have sympathy for Celine Dion, but want to clown Alicia for straining. They're talking about her voice, I guess. These people have been singing all their lives. You never know what they're going through. Big facts.
Thanks, man. Because I mean, you don't know what you put your vocal cords through every time you sing. You know what I'm saying? Because I hear about it all the time. Like some people can have strain in their voices from years of singing and all that stuff. Like especially if you're one of those power singers that really, really put that oomph when you sing. You know what I'm saying? Like it really could damage your vocal cords. You know?
Exactly. And somebody said, "What happened to Alicia's voice? Did Ursula take it when she got with Swizz?"
Dang.
These comments be taking me out.
Oh my God, man. Oh, Lisa. Just continue to do you, girl. Don't even worry about these people.
Don't worry about them. You look beautiful. And let's not forget she's in her 40s. So she looks better than these 20 and 30-year-olds out here.
Exactly. And she definitely do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and plus, even though she got the fupa, she's still in great shape for her age. So, I mean, what's the problem?
She really is. I mean, she got a beautiful silhouette. That dress, that I was about to call it a dress. That bodysuit was gorgeous on her.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. She was killing it up there.
Somebody said, look at her trying to have a Rihanna moment. Plus, notice how her voice ain't been the same since she snatched Mashonda's husband.
Oh, my God. Oh, boy. I told you they ain't gonna let that go for nothing. Like, I literally was just talking about that, a few minutes ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I told you they ain't gonna let that go.
They ain't gonna let it go. That's always gonna be a topic. Because let's be honest, what she did was wrong. It was wrong. Shouldn't have never done it, but she did. And now she got the prize. And they're a happy family, so it's what it is.
Yeah, but I mean, like, y'all want to get mad at her for, messing around with a married man, but, like, didn't it take two to tango for that? Like, it's not like she full court pressed him and he just succumbed to the temptations of Alicia Keys. Like, he was just a willing participant as she was. So, I don't see Swizz getting no smoke about that.
At all. Swizz didn't get no smoke, but hey.
Hey is right. Hey is right.
Now, do you agree with this? Somebody said one of the greatest halftime shows of all time.
In my opinion, I still got to give it to Prince. I'm sorry. Prince's halftime show, he shut it down.
Prince shut it down, but so did Michael Jackson, so did Whitney Houston. I mean, there were many greats before these people.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
yeah.
So I wouldn't call it the greatest of all time.
No, I wouldn't either. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it was one of the best halftime shows I've seen in a while, but
Yes,
to put it up there as the greatest, y'all reaching with that one.
yeah, reaching. It's probably in the top 10, but not in the top 5.
No, not in the top 5, and it's for damn sure ain't in the top 3. So,
No, definitely not. But Prince was in the top 3, and I think Michael was also in the top 3.
oh yeah. Sure, you got Prime Michael in the Super Bowl halftime show. Come on now.
Yeah, so man, don't disrespect legends like that.
Right. Don't get me wrong, Usher's a legend too, but
Yeah.
he ain't up there with them.
Exactly. All right, let's see if we have a couple of more before we give our final thoughts and end this. Let me see.
Let's
You
see.
see any other ones? Oops, I can't even go down. What's wrong with it?
Okay, if you don't dance, you don't know how fire this performance was. This man sang and danced the whole time and did not sound bad at all. Get that shit, Usher.
Language. That ish.
I'm just reading on the screen. I didn't say it. You two don't ping me.
Right. Yeah, but I didn't hear no lies told.
No, like he did it, man. But then again, it also goes to show you that he loves to take care of himself too. Like you can tell he goes to the gym, he works out and stuff like that. And plus, he may have a lot of vocal training too. So you never know. And plus, I mean, the man did have a residency in Las Vegas, so he was singing a lot of the time and dancing up there too. So you know he had to stay in shape.
Yeah, he really did. I'm telling you, both of them look like they're in their early 30s. Nobody looks like they're past 35.
Right. Yeah. You would never expect to see or hear about either of them being in their 40s or about to touch 50.
Yeah, they look great.
Yeah. No doubt about it.
Right. All right, so I'm going to read one more. Somebody said, my favorite part was her. She went absolutely nuts.
Oh, yeah. When she came out with that guitar and she was playing it the way she was playing it, yeah, she did her thing, man.
Oh, my God. She killed it. She sent chills down my spine. That's how good she was.
Shoot. I can tell you right then and there, that particular moment, I was focusing on her.
Yes. Definitely. You was focusing on her. Capital
Yeah.
H or her.
Yeah.
Because she was lit. She was fire.
Oh, yeah, she did her thing, man. She did her thing on that stage. No doubt about it.
Yeah, she is a talented young lady. And I feel like she should be in the spotlight more than what she has been.
I do, too. Absolutely.
Yeah, she deserves it all. But shout out to her. And shout out to her. Everybody who did their thing on
Absolutely.
that stage.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. Shout out to her. Shout out to Alicia Keys. Shout out to Lil Jon. Shout out to Ludacris. Shout out to the dancers, the people that was skating with them, man. Shout out to all y'all, man.
Shout out to everybody.
Yeah.
All right. So I think it's that time for us to give our final thoughts.
Yeah, it is, man. And I guess I'll give mine first and then let the melody, sweet melody, take us home with that one. Well, my final thoughts is I don't even really see what the big deal is about, dude, Alicia Keys and them hugging on stage and doing it. They just doing a show. They just performing. They're entertaining. And obviously you was entertained because you was talking about it. So the fact of the matter is they did their thing. I loved the halftime show. It was dope. But I will say I was laughing my butt off when they had that meme talking about, work husband and work wives and stuff. And they had Usher with the McDonald's hat. I was cracking up. Like, it was so funny. I had to post it in my community tab. But that was too funny. I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh my God, that was hilarious.
Yeah, it was. It was hilarious, man.
Dying. Oh my God.
But yeah, man. But people, stop worrying about what these celebrities are doing and just do you and just enjoy the show. Just enjoy the entertainment. Now, if you just happen to see some messy stuff and they talking about it, like, indulge it a little bit, but go back to your regular life. That's all I got to say about that, and that is my final thoughts. Yo.
All right, so I will give my final thoughts and then we will shut it down. So I agree with everything Killer Swag 216 said, 100%. I think people should focus on their own relationships and stop worrying about what celebrities are doing in theirs. Now, there was nothing at all wrong with Usher and Alicia Keys' performance. They were both doing what they do best. They were performing, they were dancing, they were singing, they were acting. You know, and sometimes when you're performing, you do have to maybe grind up on somebody and get close to them and hug them from behind and all that. Because think about it. All the people, the millennials in here, all the millennials and stuff who remember the video, My Boo, that's what they were doing in a video. So all Usher and Alicia was doing was recreating that My Boo video. So there was nothing wrong with what they did. And obviously, Swizz Beatz didn't think there was anything wrong with it because he made a statement saying, hey, listen, mind your business, in so many words. And Usher's wife didn't care because she married him. They both got married right after the show. So it's really the fans instigating things and starting trouble where there shouldn't be any trouble started. So shout out to the Super Bowl. Shout out to everybody who performed. It was lit. Those comments really took me out. Like, I was cracking up. Like 3 or 4 of those comments had me dead. Okay. They were so funny. Me and Swag, you know how we do. We don't care. We crack up on the show. We don't really care.
We don't care at all.
We really don't. But thank you everybody for watching. This was a great show as usual. Make sure you guys hit the like button on the way out. Make sure you guys share on all your platforms. Make sure you guys are subscribing if you are new. I don't know if I said that already. I'm going so fast. But
shoot, even if you did, say it anyway, because we still need people to subscribe to the channel.
Exactly, please. And I am on a road to 500. This is my new channel, Melody Amber. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to share on all their platforms. Get me in the algorithm, because I won't be doing new content on my other channel unless it's like an open panel or something like that. Or maybe I'll drop pre-records from this channel over there sometimes from time to time. But make sure you guys please subscribe and get me out there, and also do the same for Killer Swag 216. He's also on a road to 500. We both want to be monetized, so please help us out.
Exactly. Because I mean, that's all we really want to do, man. We try to get it. We try to get big out here in these YouTube streets, yo. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Help your boy hit 500 and help your girl hit 500 subs, man. We try to do it, man.
Yes, we are. Oh, yeah. And also support us. Hit the Cash Apps if you're feeling generous. If you like the content that we provide, hit our Cash Apps. You got hashtag KillerCow10 and you got hashtag Melody Show. Please, guys.
Oh yeah, support the channel, support the KillinEmSweetly movement by hitting the Cash App, man. Like I tell everybody, we ain't hurting for money, but if you enjoy what we do, man, a little something ain't gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can slide it in the Cash App and just show that you appreciate what KillinEmSweetly provide for you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And we will see you guys on the next show. Deuces.
Deuces, yo, we out.
Peace.
Leak about to take off.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button.